Hey people, you're back with Bunky. I'm here with Dominoes, J Vader and Myth, and we've assembled the Tech Force. Alright, here we go. This gameplay's pretty badass. I did go ahead and actually select Firebase Hazard White with the Geth here on Platinum. Originally, we did Unknown Platinum for this sort of Tech Force team, but that game just went snooker fucking loopy. We got this in the Unknown. We got Geth on this map, and I loved it. I thought, oh, this is going to be fantastic. And then right off the bat, we were playing with Shockers instead of Myth at the time. Shockers got the waiting for other players screen, so it took us a while to get 4 men in the game. So that was, you know, that was kind of killing it from the start. But then just to top it all off, J Vader and Dom couldn't actually see me. I was invisible to them, and they were unable to take cover or climb ladders or any kind of that shit. So it was just a mess. It was a complete and utter mess, and it literally does get topped off again. Shocker finally got back in the game, and he was invisible to Dom and J Vader as well. So we ended up having to, I mean, you can communicate all you like, but when you can't see the other guy, you can't pick him up, you don't know exactly where he is. We just ended up splitting into 2 teams, and it was not the Tech Force I was after. So I thought, fuck it, I got a new group of friends together. I say a new group, we got Myth to fill the Shocker's place, and we went ahead and we just went with this setup again. We're going to wreck the Geth here on Platinum on this map. Sorry, Dom. Dom's rocking the Quarian female infiltrator for us. It's his sniper build, so it is a bit of a bitch to stick him on this hazard map. But I wanted to do it. As soon as we got it in the unknown, I absolutely wanted to go ahead and do it. But it's not. We really didn't need Dom in here for the sniping. It's great that he can put in that great firepower, but essentially it's because he's rocking Sabotage. Sabotage has got the tech vulnerability evolution, which you absolutely should be taking, guys. If you've got somebody on your tech team with that, that means all tech damage is going to increase by 50%. That's including your tech combo. So that is why these guys are dropping back quickly. It's absolutely incredible. We just got sabotaging absolutely everything. I'm sort of front lining here. I'm the man. I'm Captain Wales, the Paladin, with the mighty snap freeze. I've also got energy drain on the go, so I'm setting up. Just unstoppable cryo explosions all over the place, and I've also I got the energy drain as well, so I can detonate and set up tech bursts with that. We've also got a Myth coming here now. He's rocking the human engineer. Human Engineer's obviously got Overload, which is an incredible detonator just because of the chain overload evolution. You can have that jumping around, detonating all sorts of tech goodness for you. You've got Incinerate in there as well. That's another detonator. But what's great as well, they're both primers. So we got Tech Burst and Fire Explosions being set up by Myth as well as in detonating everything. We've even got the drone out there, okay? The drone's just going to stagger up the enemy. The Geth love pets. They always love to go and give your little pets a pet, even though they shouldn't touch. They absolutely have to. They've got no boundaries, so they go ahead, they fiddle around with your pets and you mess them up. They detonate your pets, more explosions there, so just great there. And then finally we've got J Vader, who's rocking the Quarian Male Engineer. Now if you saw my Quarian Male Engineer video, you know, guys, that guy is tech burst galore on his own, but when he's running with a tech team, he is doing stupid damage. He's got the arc grenades going out, just the best tech burst primer. It just gets absolutely everything hit and going, and it detonates just as efficiently. And then he's also got Incinerate as well, so we've got more fire explosions in the mix. We've got every kind of tech burst going out there, and it's going to be fantastic. And we got Dom making everything harder, okay? Now, let me tell you a bit about these tech combos, okay, because I did I gave you power combos in general, all the mechanics behind that. I got a few bit more tidbits for you, but let's talk about tech explosions, because there's quite a variety with these guys. So obviously you've got tech bursts, the front and foremost, okay. Tech bursts are great. They do they do double damage against shields, okay. They got the 200% resistance damage multiplier. A lot of people get confused because they don't spot it, they don't see it. It's because it's a tech burst, guys. It's not a tech explosion, okay? It works a lot like Overload's chain overload upgrade, okay? The enemy that gets the thing hit on him, you know, the enemy that the tech burst comes off of, he'll sort of discharge multiple bolts of electricity to any nearby enemies and do damage to them. That's what's happening with a tech burst, okay? Then you've got fire explosions, okay? Now they're more of your traditional area of effect damage, like biotic explosions. That's the difference, see, guys. Those combos called explosions are fucking explosions, okay, and you will see it. I believe I believe fire explosions are meant to set nearby enemies on fire and apply like a damage over time, but it doesn't. Okay, it doesn't. You might see the flames on their bodies and their health bars might flicker, but they never seem to go down. They don't actually go down, so I think it's a bug, to be perfectly honest. But I still think fire explosions are the most damaging explosions, though. That's I generally believe that. But what's most important is that the fire explosions, okay, they're doing double damage to armor. So there we go. We got the two defenses getting wrecked right there. We're taking down the shields, we're taking down the armor, and we are going up against the Geth. They haven't got a hope in hell. Now finally there's the Cryo Explosions. Again, another explosion, normal area of effect damage there. You can see that happening. It has no resistance damage multipliers, okay, so it just does normal damage to everything, a Cryo Explosion. But fortunately, its little bonus feature does actually work. It will freeze nearby enemies caught in that area of effect. What you need to know, though, about cryo explosions, okay, the enemy has to be frozen solid to prime them for a cryo explosion. That means you can't prime shielded or armored targets for cryo explosions, unless, of course, you're going with snap freeze. Snap freeze is bugged and it is great, okay, because snap freeze just primes everything. You can set up enemies for a cryo explosion by just chilling them, which normally you can't, but with snap freeze you absolutely can. So therefore, you can actually get cryo explosions going on all defense. That's why I'm rocking the Paladin for the job, okay? What's also another great bug to Snap Freeze is that whole tech combo thing, which doubles the damage of tech combos. Is actually in effect by default. You don't even need to spec into it, okay? So, in fact, if you do spec into it, you're wasting 6 points. So, I'm doing twice as much damage with my Cryo Explosions with the Paladin. You can do it ahead with the ED bot too, okay? You can go nuts. However, the whole, freezing the enemy solid and not just chilling them is absolutely the craze for the Cryo Shield. Okay, I've got the Cryo Shield on this guy. If you saw my Paladin build, that's what I like. At the moment, I'm sipping a cup of tea there, guys. That's why it was that's why I was stopped. The Cryo Shield and the Fire Shield, they set up fire. They set up fire and cryo explosions. They absolutely do. It is awesome. Okay, they also do count as a rank 6 power, okay? They do count as a rank 6 power. It makes sense because they're both the 6th rank of your fitness, but, basically you're going to set up the strongest possible fire and cryo explosions with the Cryo Shield, Fire Shield. It is awesome. It is really cool because if you take the enemy's defenses down and you hit them with the Cryo Shield, they do freeze solid. There's no question about it. It works on Phantoms. I think it's the only thing that actually freezes a Phantom solid is actually the Cryo Shield. That's why I love it. I also love it because the combination with Cryo Shield and Snap Freeze really just makes armor disappear. Okay, they completely debuff the crap out of them. Now we are just going mental on the Geth here. They are getting wrecked all over the place. The tech team is incredible in this game now. See, now that's the major advantage tech combos have over biotics nowadays, is that you can actually chain them together. Because there are now 3 very accessible tech combos. Before, when the game first came out, you actually had to kill the target with the detonating power to set off a cryo or fire explosion. Now they just go off like tech bursts, and you don't actually have to kill the targets. You can get them off all the time. So now you can just mix them up. See, traditionally, a detonating power will not also prime another explosion if it's of the same class of power. Just like how one power will not detonate the same power that primed it. So, i.e. warp won't detonate warp. But with the Ranger tech, you can actually detonate a tech burst with Incinerate, for example, and set up a fire explosion. Then you can detonate that with Snap Freeze and then set up a cryo explosions. Then you can go ahead and you can detonate that with Overload and set up another tech burst and just bombard the enemy, okay, completely decimate them. Now, I do say traditionally, there are definitely some exceptions to that rule. You'll see in my Batarian Slasher video, and this will actually be a correct example of my Batarian Slasher video, okay? You'll actually see me detonate a biotic explosion with my lash and then another straight after with warp, okay? You can also chain biotic explosions with Reeve and biotic sphere, to my knowledge. I'm sure I've done that. And I know that Singularity, Lash and Smash will too on the Phoenix, okay? So that's what's cool. That is cool about the tech, is you can chain them. But what I just said then, that does indeed mean that mixing tech and biotic is not actually the end of the world that I might have sort of given you the idea of. Because because if you got them both, you can potentially chain tech and biotic combos. But it's only if everyone's in on the plan. Okay, guys? Everyone's got to know what the plan is, okay? It is it is tricky to orchestrate a tech and biotic chain without lag issues. But we do have lag issues. We're playing online, so you're definitely going to have stuff's not going to go to plan, I'm pretty sure, because if tech doesn't go down first for biotics to detonate, the pattern shifts dramatically. Any tech primer that goes on top of biotics essentially just ends up masking it. You'll actually have to detonate that tech explosion first before you can get the biotic one out. For instance, if you were the Justicar and you primed with your Biotic Sphere's warp effect so that you could debuff the target for the explosion, and then somebody comes along and they overload that target, you won't be able to get any explosion off with your Reeve then, okay? Because in this game, any power that deals damage over time exclusively rather than direct damage are not able to detonate any of the 3 tech combos. Now, however, if you warped and they overloaded and then throw was done twice, you detonate the tech burst first and then the biotic explosion it was covering up. That's cool in its own right, but you can essentially just wind up cancelling each other out without proper communication and teamwork. If you're going to do something like that, you're going to absolutely need that, okay? And to be honest, you're unlikely to get the strongest of either combos, because despite its wording, moves like Warp with its Detonate evolution does not actually increase the damage of tech combos. Okay, they look after their own. You can sort of multiply the damage of biotic combos, and you can multiply the damage of tech combos. They don't really sort of cross over. But no, you can. You can have a lot of fun just mixing it all up. But if you really want to go around chaining combos and mixing it up, I recommend a full tech team, okay? Because that's what's great about tech. It's all elemental, okay? So you just got fire, ice, and electric just flying all over the place and just doing a ton of damage, wrecking all the defenses. Absolutely, and that's what we're doing. In fact, we're having such a fun time, and we're just that we actually get a bit silly. We get a bit silly in this gameplay, okay, guys, and it does. It gets a bit messy, actually, because we just start pissing about with it, because we are just steam-rolling the enemy now. But that kind of covers everything you need to know about power combos. Okay, that is, if you watched the video before this with Biotic Company, and you got this one, Tech Force, that is everything you need to know about mixing up your power combos, and just having a ball with them, guys. See, it's like you get a team like this together, and you guys don't even need weapons, okay? You really don't. If we all just decided to just stick on a paperweight that we could slap the power magnifier onto, my God, my God, yeah, we could do it. In fact, I think Dom's planning to. After this gameplay, the reason I'm not going to have another video out for you today is we only managed to get this one out for my series of the ME3M-TEAM. We actually started doing a video for Dom's channel, the Dominoes Effect, where he wants to just do 3 paladins running around, not firing a single bullet or missile, and just taking down platinum Geth. Okay, because you can. This is the power of chaining explosions. Okay, incredible damage. Because, like I said before, with Biotic Company, guys, okay, the explosions get stronger with the higher difficulties. They scale with the enemy's health. That's not individual enemies, okay? Don't make that mistake. I think Bioware actually said that was the case, and it's not the case, okay? It scales with the difficulty, not the enemy's health. But it's an easy mistake to make because the enemy have more health on the higher difficulties. But yeah, you just will. You'll do like the same sort of ratio in damage as you go up. So yeah, I think that's a video you can look out for Dom. Hopefully I'll be involved. Hopefully I'll get involved with that. And it's literally going to be you're going to watch 4 paladins just wrecking up the place with nothing but his powers. Okay, because he's got energy drain, snap freeze, and incinerate. He himself can detonate and prime every single tech combo. That's why he's amazing. It's him and the Quarian male engineer, just amazing tech guys. Absolutely. Got to plug in my laptop here. Running out of battery. But yeah, so because this is what I'm doing with these guys, because I've actually got this all. I got my game plan. I'm ready to do all these ME3M-TEAMs. I got the teams that I want. I got fixed characters I want for the team, and I let my friends pick and choose from my little list. Okay, so it was always going to be. it was always going to be the Paladin or the Alliance Infiltration Unit. They had to be in the game. The Quarian Male Engineer absolutely had to be in the game without question. Wanted the Quarian Female Infiltrator in the game for sabotage. I know I could have gone with the Saboteur or the Marksman, but the problem then is the fact that, well, the Saboteur's going to need a lot of homing grenades, and I don't want him taking grenades off the Quarian Male Engineer, and the Marksman is going to just end up shooting more than he is sabotaging, okay, because he's going to be using Marksman, and then he won't be able to sabotage, whereas, you know, done with the Quarian Female Infiltrator is able to just cloak and sabotage before every single hit. So that's just that was what the team. And then finally it was I offered them, you know, play the male human engineer, or who was the other choice? Can't remember now, but yeah, twice. So they picked. Oh no, I want to be the normal human. He's good. Okay, the vanilla base human engineer is really good character. All the base characters are. They really are. I mean, the Sentinel's boring, but he's still good. Okay, he's still a good character. You don't diss, warp, and throw. Okay, that's a strong biotic combo. Okay, because you got both the detonate evolutions in those powers, so you can get a really nice biotic explosion off with him on his own. So yeah, don't mock the starter, guys. When you come into this game for the first time, you still come in strong, guys. You come in absolutely strong. But yeah, we're showing off some of these other guys here, like the Paladin. Okay, the Paladin is definitely one of the best characters in the game, without a doubt. In fact, I'm just steamrolling so hard in this game that I'm just going to start smacking people. Everyone's going to be getting a backhand from the Cryo Shield in this game. I don't know if I've missed it already, just giving you all the facts about the tech combo powers and everything, but there's just a point where I am just slapping everything around, because the shield is beast. I love this melee. Like I said before in the Paladin video, though, I'm not really a fan of the defensive aspect, the heavy melee, which just I'll only use that to block an incoming, like unavoidable attack, like maybe the Bwnici's warp ball or the Atlas's missile. In fact, when you do pull that off, it looks pretty boss, and that's only in a situation where there is no soft hard cover for me to take to avoid those powers. Like I'm in a corridor here, I'll just put out the missile and get it done. See, this is where it's starting. This is where it's starting to get messy now. It is this wave. I mean, Geth are a bitch on Platinum. I would say Geth are the hardest faction for Platinum, absolutely, without a doubt. I mean, I know collectors are scary. They are scary, and I think like on Wave 10 collectors, you get like 6 bosses on the field. There's like I'm sure, because Dom has been working on those Thunderdome videos. If you checked out his channel, he's doing a lot of Thunderdome with different friends and stuff. He's done one with Grump so far. Like Wave 10 has got something like 2 Praetorians, 2 Primes, 2 Bwncis. Okay, it's like, that is fucking heavy going, absolutely. But Geth Platinum has 3 Geth Primes, and he's a one-man army. He is an annoying one-man army that can hit you from anywhere on the map and just bombard you with stagger and firepower. He is a bitch. I hate the Geth Prime. And he's in full force in a Platinum Geth game. They're hard going, and the problem is because we were just going to town so much earlier on in this game that we just kind of got a bit sloppy, actually, and it got a bit messy here. Because to be honest, you do not want to be fucking around with Platinum Geth. Okay, you leave yourself open, and the Geth will take advantage. Okay, they will absolutely show you that you are doing it wrong. Okay, don't give the Geth the opportunity, because the stunlock is a bitch, guys. Probably the most annoying mechanic in the game. It's like the worst thing the enemy can do to you. I mean, I hate being hit through a wall by a Praetorian's laser, or being homing attacked by an Atlas missile, but the Geth Primes, my God. My God, are they annoying. And obviously you can just, there's a rocket trooper bombardment and hunters slipping in, pyro silently just wiping you out in a blink of an eye. Don't piss around with the Geth. Don't piss around with the Geth. Otherwise you start falling down, which we do, but we're still going to pull through. We're actually just going to, we're going to get our act together and we're going to mess them up, okay? That's the problem, guys. I think we got lost in all the pretty colours. Okay, it's a colourful game, a tech team. So yeah, we're quite full. It's nice to get targets for Wave 10 Geth, that's for sure. Especially if your teams are cooperating and you've dealt with the enemy efficiently. Look at the Bwnci, yeah, right at my ass, couldn't get away there. Because now there's enough missiles going around the team for us to just take out all the targets super quick, and then we can just sort of clean up quickly then with all our mighty power combos. And see, that is the beauty of team communication. Okay, I was there, I was ready to take the shot, but friends called it out, and so I've done. Don't waste my consumables, and I know he's going to take out the targets, and I've now potentially got a cleanup rocket. But I'm going to put it away because we are the tech force, and we will do it like this. Okay, this actually might be it. Okay, this is where I think I just start meleeing everything. Everything's going to get a slap. Bitch! come at me, yeah. Boom! I love the Cryo. I love the shield. Fucking incredible melee. It's because it's just so quick, and the fact that it just completely floors the enemy. It sends them flying, leaves them open to damage, floors them so you can gun them down before they get their footing again. It's awesome, and it's so quick. It's just boom, bash. Feel like some guy from the 300 rocking that stuff. Well, look at the power. Oh, it's because we got tech burst stripping the shield. We got cryo explosions slowing down the enemy, and we got fire explosions. Just doing a load of damage to armor. You've got everything you need. Yeah, the thing you're probably going to struggle with most is barriers. But then if you're setting a tech burst, you've got powers that take out barriers. Okay, you're going to be fine, absolutely fine. So we're going to hold up here for extraction, and we're just going to survive. To be honest, I think everybody goes home in this gameplay. This is we are the tech force. We take care of each other. But yeah, if you're going to take anything away from this gameplay, it's literally everything you need to know about power combos. That was said at the beginning. I got all that good gossip out earlier, and that don't piss around with platinum Geth. Okay, don't piss around. But you'll soon learn that you shouldn't be doing that. You want to be using a lot of cover with Geth in general. Actually, even if you're on like the lower difficulties, guys, like you open yourself up to the Geth, and they will slap you about. But platinum Geth is because essentially you've got 3 Geth primes. You've got 3 Geth primes. You don't want to give them any more help, fucking you up. But yeah, if you want my opinion on what is probably the strongest or the combo team, it is tech these days, guys. I mean, Biotics is awesome. They still are. If you saw the Biotic company, it works, guys. It absolutely works. But it's because of this. It's just chaining. It's just tech burst, fire explosions, cryo explosions, all that good stuff. Just streaming it out, don't remember, you're still doing your power damage, you're doing the combo damage too. It's all just wicked damage output, and it's great stuff. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay, guys. This is it. We're all going home. Now, the next video, I'm going to show you how to debuff all the things. I hope you stick around for that, because stuff is going to die quick, okay? I'll see you then. I'm Bunky, and I'm out.